Hey guys, Opal here and welcome back to the channel. So today I decided to do another bind build. I was a little bit naughty and I deleted my last one even though I really loved it, but I wanted to do a different sort of vibe than I did last time. Last time was more like, I don't know, it was more open. I played around with a bunch of different items that we got, but this time, since I have mostly everything unlocked, I really wanted to do something a little bit different and do like a harvest kind of town. The theme for this week I think is like autumn celebration or harvest celebration, something like that. So I took a lot of inspiration from the Dream Snap theme and decided to create this kind of more city-like build. I did use a lot more of the like taller buildings, and I really wanted to use these new chairs and table that we got in the premium shop this week. I did go back and forth quite a bit on just like the layout because it is a little bit hard to get the kind of city like vibe when the water is right there, because it's not really an even kind of area. But yeah, anyways, to start off, I did this little fence with lots of foliage inside. I don't actually end up keeping this, but I do think this is a really cool option if you were to recreate this build. I think this does look really pretty. I think that this looks a lot better than doing this sort of thing in the plaza. I do this a lot in the plaza, but I think it also looks really good here, especially with all the different foliage and trees and colors. I just think it's really pretty. I did go with some seating at the front here, and I think I just did some lighting and some bins. I think it looks quite cute. These like pink foliage circles also look really good in this biome. I love the look of them, especially with those little bushes with all the pink flowers. I use these lights too. I think it's a little bit much having all these lights, but I don't think it looks terrible. I think that these clock towers though do look a little bit weird, so I didn't put those in. And then I moved on to this other side, which is my Remy's restaurant, which I really wanted to decorate it with those new items, have a little outdoor sitting area. So I did a big fountain, and I wasn't really sure where to put these trees, so I kind of just stuck them in the corner. I think I end up putting them in just like two random spots in this little area. I did use these rugs underneath. I know it's a little bit weird, it's outside, but it's fine, it's a Disney game. I decided for this area that I really wanted like a checkered pathing around the fountain. I really wanted it to look really natural, so yeah, I did like a big checkered pathing, use lots of the new autumn themed items, lots of the bind sort of foliage, but I also used quite a bit of Mythopia in there too. I love the contrast between the Mythopia and the bind trees and foliage, so I always use both when I'm decorating. This is that checkered pathing, and it took a while, but I think it looks really cute. It does look a little bit funny when you're looking at it from a top-down view, but I think in the game it works really nice. The good thing about this layout too is Remy's house has like a big gap behind it, so at the end I end up just putting some like rocks for like a pathing, so you can get straight through to Mythopia, which I think is really good. Lots of times my builds will be like super hard to navigate in, but this build's really easy to navigate. So yeah, with the big thick pathing in the middle, and then also lots of areas where you can kind of like slip through to other biomes is really good. This is kind of how I decorated this area, and I did go back and forth with a couple of items like this archway. I think I end up deleting that and putting something different, but yeah, I was really happy with that area, so I moved on to the next area. And this is when I kind of, got really lost on what to do. Originally, I really wanted to do like a little foliage area with, like a center in the middle where you could like walk through, because I didn't think that we would be able to add lots more houses to this area. I didn't think there was enough room. I also tried to do this like topiary thing where I put lots of trees lining the side. I tried with the green ones and they were too tall, and then I tried with the yellow ones and it did look good. I'm not really sure why I didn't keep it. So if you are following along or recreating this build, I do think this is a really cool option to put in your build. I think it's really cute. Then I didn't like this little thing, so I tried to put these archways, which I don't think look really good. I really wanted to use them, and I did end up using them in this build, just not here. I'm not sure. I was really not wanting to use more house skins because I didn't want to use them all up for one biome. So yeah, I tried it, and I think I put some of the Disney like bushes, not the Disney, I think they're Alice in Wonderland bushes, the maze bushes in front, but then the green was too green. So yeah, I also tried to put the autumn house in front. I do think it looks fine. I wasn't super happy with it, so I did decide to change this. So this is what I changed it to, and it's pretty similar, except I put Scrooge's like right down the middle. I put these arches and decided to put some bookcases back to front because I didn't like the way that all the colors worked, and I think this blended in a lot more. I would have loved to put these little bookshelves down here, but they didn't really fit, so instead I just put some seating, some foliage, and I did really want to put these little trees, but I didn't end up putting those because they didn't fit, and I couldn't move everything back one because there wasn't enough room to fit the big archways. This is when I decided to use those nice green topiary things. What are they called? Cypress trees. And I put these little marble things here and also little tables. I think this area is really, really cute. I really love it. For this area, I did a fountain and then this like nice pathing all the way around. I did actually connect it to both sides, so there and there, and I think this is really cute. I love this little area. It makes the biome feel so open because the only things that I put in here are foliage, and I put a little like harvest area. You'll see it when I do it, but yeah, I did start with putting lots and lots of foliage. I did use some forest of vale foliage because I wanted to match the bright green trees a little bit, and I feel like these make them blend in a lot more. It's also nice to have different colors. I love all the different colors. So this is my little harvest area, and those like shows where you like try and have the biggest pumpkin? This is what I was thinking this was. The competition, like pumpkin, big vegetable competition. That's what this is. I think it's really cute. I like it, and I think it's the perfect space for it. I just put lots of like rustic items because mostly this build was done using the rustic tag, so it was super easy. I did just add some random like things that I had in my inventory because I didn't want to go back to my house, so yeah, I put those. Over here I just did a little sitting area with the new trees and the barrel table, and just added a little bit more foliage to kind of finish this little area off. I really like this area, and I love this pathing. I think it's really cute. Usually I don't like pathing when it's not like lined up or even, but I feel like this just looks really nice and makes the build feel a lot more open because I don't have anything like blocking my way, so I can see right through everything, which I really, really love. These little bits are a bit annoying to decorate because you can't really get close to the water there, so I just put a couple little bits of foliage and tried to keep it quite open so it just felt like it was part of the build instead of blocking off the water. I added a little bit of foliage. I just used these what is the biome, Sunlit Plateau flowers, because I had them in my inventory and they're orange, so I thought they worked really well. One thing I wish I did though is used some of the bigger yellow flowers from this biome. I started working on this little what is it called? Market area, I guess. I just did a veggie stall and I put 2 of the tables like next to it in an L shape. And then I just put random veggies. These are what I had in my inventory, but they matched quite well, so I just used them. I think it looks also nice that it's a little bit like thrown together and not super like pretty and organized. I think this little area is so cute. I'm gonna do more like veggie stalls like this in the future because I think it looks really cute. I decided to put a train track and also the this thing from the Tiana star path because I wanted to take up a little bit more space in the center of the build. I also did a second one of these little market areas but in this little park because I wanted to fill out the space back here, and yeah, this was like the easiest way to do it. I also think it just matches the vibe really well. I think it's cute. This one's a bit more structured. That's how it looks when I was finished with it. I like it. It's cute. Okay, this is actually getting ridiculous. I did a whole nother market area, but this one's different because I used this thing, the little desert one, which looks so cute in this biome. I really like it. This one's a more like thrown together one. Didn't really think much of it, just placed some things. I also have this like harvest. I don't know what that is. It's like hay and some pumpkins, which looks really cute. I put that there. And I also put this little market back in this corner because there was nothing there, and I just put a little chair. I didn't do much in that corner, but I wanted something, so I did that. Mostly the end of this is just I skipped a lot of stuff and it's just a lot of little decorations, but here is the final walkthrough so I can show you everything. This is one of my favorite areas, my little sitting area with food and tables. I put lots and lots of food on these tables. I also have that little cooking thing, but I only have that there because I was making the meals for the table. But I love this little park area. I think it's really cute. We have our little harvest area. Well, I would call it like the competition area. This is it here. I love how this little area turned out. And then we have I wouldn't even know what to call this. I guess that's where the people live. And we have this little stall area. This is my favorite stall. Favorite stall. But I also added 2 more smaller stalls. We have this little pathway here which links up to the park and also Mythopia. And yeah, I put a little apple stall and another little veggie stall, and then in the corner here I put a little picnic area because I thought that was really cute and a good little space for it. Here's a little overview of the build and some closer looks at the different little areas. I'm super in love with this build and I'm really glad that I deleted my last bind build to make room for this. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope this gave you some inspiration and you enjoyed the video. Hope you have a really good rest of your day. Bye bye.